Hey, we're Skip and Jazz, and we've been traveling for 3 years and have absolutely fallen in love with the travel lifestyle. When COVID hit, though, we went back home and we built a van from scratch with zero experience. 10 months later, we're doing renovations and upgrading our Beverly and the van, and we're here to take you along our building journey. All right, so it's van reno day 1, and we are going to clear out the benches, and it's a mess right now, but gotta start somewhere, right? We have a complete mess on our hands.
Alright, so we've been discussing the modifications we're gonna make to Bev. And Jazz was just a little overwhelmed with electrical. She forgot some things, and then I was trying to figure out how to make our bench more accessible and more storage for us, basically. And I started having a little bit of a panic moment and having imposter syndrome, per usual. And then I'm pretty long-winded on it.
It's fine.
So I was researching for like 2 hours how I was gonna basically redo our benches, and then I was like, I don't want to do this. So then I was like, you've done some woodworking before now, you're not a complete noob anymore. So I came out and looked at it, and I figured out a solution. We're doing it tomorrow.
All right, good morning, everybody. I am just waking up. If you couldn't tell, I'm taking Honey on a walk. Skip is actually still in bed, which is very rare. He's usually way earlier than me. So every morning we take Honey on a walk in the morning and train her with her kibble. When we don't do this, it makes a huge difference in her behavior. And now she just kind of expects getting a walk every morning, which is fine. It gets us out of bed, and you know, it like really increases our bonding time with her. Skip usually takes her, and I'm noticing that she's like clinging on more to Skip. So now I'm like, okay, I'll get out of bed so I can take her. Morning.
Capturing my elegant locks.
Yeah. All right, just finished up work for the day. Now trying to get energy to do van projects.
Okay, project number 1, or renovation number 1, I guess. We're going to take out this part of our step. It currently opens like this for like outdoor storage, but we're going to take this out and build somewhat of a box in between here to make it a permanent U-bench. So then this is all continuous storage as well. So kind of like a mini garage in the van. Does that make sense?
Now look.
So right off the thing.
Yeah.
Rip it off like a band-aid.
If I can. Shit.
Pull hard.
It's like I don't want to break it, but I guess we'll break it.
Pull hard. Put to the camera. Alright. Moving along quicker than expected.
Yeah. So Skip just got our benches like taken apart. It's kind of weird because we worked so hard on them and now we demolish them, but
well, there's the easy part though. The structural part's still there, which is what's important.
Yeah.
But we're basically about to put a box here to make this all kind of like an improvised mini garage storage.
Yeah.
Which will be huge.
And clean it up because it looks disgusting.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty. We've been walking in and out with our muddy shoes, and it's been raining on and on.
Yeah, so right now we're going to like scheme, figure out what materials we need, and then go back at it tomorrow.
All right, day 2. So now we are taking our deconstructed benches and redoing them basically. So we have 1/2-inch plywood that we're gonna put on the front of both of these. And then we're gonna build a box right here. So we have a little bit of a mini garage, and then we're gonna re-put our step,
Put it back together.
Step
Yeah.
and back in front of that box. So we'll show pictures and video to actually make that make sense.
Woohoo!
Winterland, tell me all your secrets. Fill me in on your wildest moments. Color trees, your yellow leaves.
Alright, first cut of the our renovations.
Painted
How
red
do you feel?
shakes the
I don't know,
room.
we'll see how it goes.
When I get there, I'll let my feet roll. When I get there, I'll break in your arms, I'll lose control. When I get there, I'll know the answer. Let me know when I get closer. Winterland, you're my sailing ship. God.
What's your piece of advice to people?
Buy cordless tools.
Yeah. If you can.
If you can afford it. But
It's worth it.
it's really not as expensive as you'd think, and it saves you so much time it's not even funny.
And then what's your other favorite tool?
What? The square?
Yeah.
Oh, I like straight line.
Shit, guide me in when you head for your trip, right out of
Honey, what are you
this
doing?
wicked black
You
and
haven't hit
into bright sand, straight toward the warm sun and into his hands. When I get there, I'll let my feet roll. When I get there, I'll break in your arms, I'll lose control. When I get there, I'll know the answer. Let me know when I get closer.
Okay, so Jazz is 30 seconds into this tedious job. What do you say?
I hate this job.
Took me dead serious and says I hate this job. Show them what you're doing.
We're trying to get like this annoying piece off.
This little piece of flooring just cut
And
off.
this is what they recommend to cut it, but it's bullshit.
We overlooked the fact that our step piece is now too wide because we used 1/2-inch. I don't know, can they see it?
Yeah.
Because we used 1/2-inch as a I guess on the frame.
Yeah. So before we
Instead
had
of 1/4 inch.
Yeah, we had 1/4 inch here originally, and we used 1/2 inch this time. So this is usually our floor, and as you can see, it does not fit right now. So problem solving, here we come.
The step fits.
Woohoo!
It only took one extra cut. That's a new record, maybe.
Yeah. Alright, so now we're going to take these and we're going to put them back up on this wall to make our step, and we'll just cut these off like right here. So easy peasy.
So the step's gonna be resting on top of those. Yeah.
Alright, let's do this. Okay, what would you say? What's our biggest accomplishment from today?
Well, we got the box done. That's pretty big.
Yeah, look how much storage we have.
You also can't see it, but we got most of the step done besides the lid. It's
Yeah.
still a little too wide.
Yeah,
But that should be a relatively quick fix tomorrow.
yeah. But I'm excited about all of this storage.
Yeah, it's a lot of storage.
And we used to always put things here, like, so this used to be an open walkway, and we always stored things things there anyway, so it was kind of pointless. Like, things were just getting in the way by being there.
We're tired if you couldn't tell.
Yeah.